One's basically human sunshine, loud, cheerful, dangerously full of feelings. The other, grumpy, walled off, and probably processing trauma with a side of eye rolls. And yet, they fall every single time. The sunshine and grumpy trope isn't just popular, it runs the BL world. It's push pull perfection. It's emotional constipation meets relentless warmth. And when that ice melts finally, chef's kiss. So, today we are talking the BL couples who mastered this chaotic dance. Because nothing beats watching a cold, miserable boy slowly get ruined by love and a smile he never saw coming. You know, I would never make this list without Jiwoo and Sojun. They are not just a sunshine grumpy couple, they are the reason this trope keeps breaking my heart in the best way. Sojun has every reason to fall apart. Abandoned by his parents, thrown into a scandal he didn't deserve, but somehow he still carries this quiet, relentless warmth. He's the kind of person who keeps showing up no matter how heavy life gets. And then there's Jiwoo, guarded, withdrawn, someone who's known loss so intimately that he's terrified to feel anything too deeply again. He doesn't say, I love you. He just sacrifices without asking for anything back. And the thing is, Sojun sees all of that. He doesn't demand anything more. He simply stays. And that's what finally gets through to Jiwoo. No big gestures, no dramatic confessions, just someone who refuses to leave. If you haven't watched Restart After Come Back Home, you're missing one of the best sunshine grumpy BLs out there. Yamato is that bright, warm, down-to-earth small-town guy, easygoing, cheerful, and full of life, while Mitsumi is the classic serious city boy, guarded and weighed down by years of pressure and family drama. What makes their story so addictive is watching how Yamato's light slowly breaks through Mitsumi's walls, healing wounds both of them carry. It's messy, slow, and painfully real, the kind of push and pull that makes this trope so unforgettable. Wei Wuxian and Lawang Ji, honestly, they are the poster couple for this trope. The sunshine grumpy blueprint everyone else tries to live up to. Wei Wuxian is that wild, mischievous spark who breaks every rule with a grin and somehow drags everyone into his chaos. Lanwan Ji, the cold, rigid, rule-obsessed guy carrying the weight of the Lan clan on his shoulders. But beneath all that discipline, he's fiercely protective, endlessly scolding Wei Wuxian and absolutely obsessed, quietly and relentlessly. The man literally waited 15 years, copying every annoying habit just to feel closer. He breaks every damn rule to keep Wei Wuxian safe. This is classic push and pull at its finest. Fifa and Vine are another prime example of this trope done right. Vine is the classic introvert, stuck wrestling with his sexuality and haunted by the ex he had to leave behind. Meanwhile, Fifa is everyone's favorite, a guy who's always there for everyone else. People take his smiles for granted, never bothering to see what's really going on inside. Sure, he seems fine, but that only lets others walk all over his feelings. Vine is the only one who truly sees Fifa's sadness and suffering, the only person Fifa can be real with. And Vine, he's the one who shows Fifa that being nice to everyone can backfire, creating false hopes and misunderstandings. Jaewon and Jiyoon from The Eighth Sense are the ultimate grumpies meet sunshine couple, maybe the biggest opposites attract. Jaewon is the popular, charismatic guy everyone wants to be around, but beneath that is a deep, heavy depression after losing his younger brother. Jiyoon is fresh to the big city, wide-eyed, innocent, still figuring himself out. When these two collide, it's like an explosion, a messy, intense whirlwind of romance and pain. But what makes their story real is how they change each other. Jaewon teaches Jiyoon confidence and self-worth, while Jiyoon reminds Jaewon how to love, heal, and see life's beauty again. Shi Jae and Fei Shang-che's love story in History Right or Wrong is one for the books. The age gap is just the surface. Shiiche is Fei Shengche's professor, a divorced man raising his child, emotionally closed off and barely remembering what it's like to love. Fei Shengche, on the other hand, is warm, nurturing, and unshakably kind, especially with Shiiche's daughter. That's how he breaks through those walls. Through care, consistency, and genuine affection, he reminds Shiiche what joy feels like and makes him believe in love again. Akira and Yuki are on opposite ends of the sunshine and grumpy spectrum, maybe even to the extreme. Akira carries this dark, heavy energy. He's obsessed with how others see him, with how his relationship with Yuki might be judged. And he's so consumed by fear and pressure that he ends up doing the one thing that destroys them. He leaves Yuki, marries a woman, all while still being completely in love with him. And Yuki, he is pure light, someone who never even knew what heartbreak felt like until Akira shattered him. He only knew how to love, how to care. If Akira hadn't realized that he could never stop loving Yuki and fought his way back, Yuki would have spent his life waiting for someone who already had his whole heart and just needed to stop running from it. San and V are complete opposites in every possible way. And no, I'm not even talking about the fact that Grandpa San is literally over 100 years old. Let's just focus on their dynamic. San is traditional to his core, stoic, repressed, and still somehow convinced he's straight, even when the man in front of him is clearly the reincarnation of his long lost love. He's conservative, gets jealous easily, and constantly tries to suppress what he feels. Meanwhile, V is all heart, open, cheerful, and unafraid to love San with everything he's got. He doesn't tiptoe around his feelings, he just feels, and that honestly is exactly what San's frozen heart needed. Jooyoung and Doho are my ultimate comfort sunshine grumpy couple, and honestly, they take this trope to its most intense form. Jooyoung was abandoned by his family for reasons we never fully learn, but he never lets that break him. He keeps smiling, keeps showing up for others, and becomes the one small piece of light in Doho's suffocating world. Doho, who's been abused and controlled by his father for years, finds something real in Jooyoung. And even after being separated for 12 years, Jooyoung never stopped looking, never stopped caring. Doho may have shut the world out, but he only truly felt alive again when Jooyoung returned, because that boy never stopped being his safe place. Hwaeun and Xiaobao's dynamic is easily the most intense and dangerous on this list. Xiaobao may be a wealthy young lord, but he's lived a soft life. He flirts freely, chasing beauty and comfort, and first approaches Hwaeun thinking he's a beautiful woman. He's lecherous, yes, but also untouched by real hardship. Hwaeun, on the other hand, is all shadows. An illegitimate prince raised as a political pawn. He's powerful but starved for love. So when he falls for Xiaobao, he falls hard. He protects him, yes, but he also drags him into a darker world where innocence doesn't survive untouched. Hwaeun loved him fiercely, but he also shattered the illusion that life is all sunshine and rainbows. Xiaobao learned what it means to love with your whole heart and lose parts of yourself in the process. So, Sunshine and Grumpy isn't just a trope, it's a blueprint for emotional chaos, slow burn healing, and the kind of love that digs deep. If you loved this lineup, don't forget to like, comment your favorite Sunshine Grumpy couple, and subscribe for more BL breakdowns that hit right where it hurts. Bye!